welcome. Yes, happy to see you. Thank you, thank you. No hurry, Barbara is also coming soon. We enjoy the music. So good. Welcome. Welcome in this most exciting bonus call for early buyers of the Bridge program. My brand new program, 6 week. We start officially in January, 6 weeks until February, which means it's about community building in this new economy for our scalable soul business online and natural growth. It's all about really going in your individual pace. It's all about clarity in the name of your soul's alignment. It's all about creating one offer for this one community so that you can also learn and grow naturally, and in the meantime you create a most stunning relationship with your clients, and you build step by step the papaya growth. Everyone who is in my world knows the papaya growth principle. It means, a papaya, probably you know it, can only, if it's alone, on its own, can only be strong and beautiful and big, but not getting fruits. But as soon as it's together on a grove with other papayas, they can nurture each other with shadow, with water drops. But they also every papaya needs its own place, enough space, so that they can develop their uniqueness. And at the same time, it is important to be so close together that we can nurture each other. I take this picture over to us beautiful self-employed and entrepreneurs who feel called to go online, who feel called for a big mission globally, who feel called to learn, to lead a community which is growing and which want to learn not to cap the number of this community because of limited whatever, or because of using tools from the old economy. So we are today also live on YouTube. I will see, could be that I cancel the live and I will hide it in the classroom, but what is for sure, this is a live coaching only for those who already booked. And next week, exactly in 8 days, it's Friday 19th, yes, we will have the second bonus call together for everyone who wants to hop in the meantime. It's exactly 1 day after the workshop, the quantum manifestation workshop for your best year at in 2026, even before 2025 ends, which will bring you so much freedom, so much smile on your face, and such a beautiful and enjoyable holiday, because you already mapped out what is meant for you. And we don't ask our brain, as always in my world, we ask our soul, and you will learn how. In this workshop, it's also about specific tools. That's why it's called Quantum Workshop. And I know nowadays this word is so, it's not so popular anymore, right? Many people gets like rolling eyes, oh no, quantum whatever again. But it's really not the same in my world. I learned to go with these manifestation principles since 4 years. I sit with that every day, literally. And 3 years ago, Spirit World told me to launch the manifestation lounge. And a few most beautiful close clients jumped in, and we created 2 years which were so magical. We discovered so many layers in quantum physics, creating a manifestation which is really meant for us to go in this alignment and to nurture that. Hi Barbara, welcome. And this is why I really feel confident to lead now as a year-end workshop, preparing the next year, this quantum manifestation workshop. It's 6 hours, and at the moment it's 555. Actually, it's not for free. There are so many things in my world for free. Workshops in this length and or masterclasses peaks, they are 555 or 1111. This is a 555, and you can catch up at the moment for only 222. Please reach out. You will find the links under the videos here when you are interested, and then we meet there exactly in 1 week. So welcome Barbara, nice to have you here. She's fresh from the skiing, from the Alps, literally, right? She was skiing today. And nice to have you here. And Lucentis is also here. I want to thank you so much for your trust. You were literally the first jumping in, realizing this chance for the bridge, this 6 weeks program, what is possible because we go together and we create stunning results. And you both already did it, coming with the soul strategy experience from 2 weeks ago already, right? And you did it so beautifully. You just jumped in the tasks and exercises, and one of you already gained a client only because of these actions, and the other created most stunning free coaching sessions with so many ahas and gems which you will use as soon as we are able to pay you. I hope this is soon. It's certainly for sure within the bridge program, certainly, because this is then the main topic what's your signature offer, how to present it in a school community, and why, because this is actually, for us, for me, it's the best software ever. I do this business now since online since over 12 years, and we always studied also other possibilities, right? And this is blowing my mind on Skool, because they not only have this clever algorithm, but they also have these most beautiful values for coming together, creating together something new, to create and to expand actually. And this is only the best for us. We can save so many software expensive only because we are there. We can even save 1 or 2 assistants when we do it clever and just have fun and know how to do it on our own. So if you are ready, Latrentis, I would love to see you also on camera. As I said, it's gonna be streamed on YouTube. I will decide when I take it down, and it's then only private for you. We will see. Could also be that I take snippets from it when I teach something. When I coach you, I will care if you are afraid about that. I will care that not you are in the snippets, but the coaching part, I think this is really helpful for the next days. Hi, Latrentis, so good to see you. I hope it's okay for you. For me, it's a perfect occasion to put everything together and to inspire others too. So I want to invite you that you please put in the chat. I think you have some ideas what you want to talk about today, or where you even want to get the coaching or a hot seat or just brainstorming, or you can choose. Today you can choose every module of call versions I I offer in my world. You choose what you want, how you want it, and I go with that. But please put it in the chat so that I can prepare a quick minute. And in the meantime, I do also for those in the replays, or when you come back in the replay, a little warm up. Do you need a minute for the chat, or? Okay, then let's do music. I do music 2 minutes, and you have enough time, and then we do the warm up together. I have such a beautiful music here. So. Yes. And oh my God, I'm not good as a DJ, so next music don't have to come. Oh, you both are ready. As soon as you have a second idea, just put it in the chat, please. But actually, we can open the mics, we can just talk with each other. Barbara, you want to discuss the new name of your community. Congratulations for the first idea. And then, yes, it is, right? And then it's about the About page. Yes. Do you want to speak?
Yes, of course. Hello
Of
together.
Hi, welcome.
I did ski yesterday. Today I was in the office and hurrying
Oh,
home.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry
No,
for you. I mean, I'm happy.
you don't have to be sorry. So everything's good.
Good.
So I chose the name Anchor in the Storm. I don't know whether it's correctly translated. A room for women, or a community for women, or a safe space for women, actually. And I wanted to know what you think. Yeah. And then I've seen that some of the schoolers do have a video as an about page. I wanted to know your opinion on that.
Yeah, let's start with that. And you will actually get everything in the Bridge program. I prepared like modules, but you can choose to go in your own pace through the modules, and it's everything there, like like corner points or milestones, topics, so that you can build up properly build up your school community. But I can actually give it already now. Let me have a look, because there are some secrets in the about page and we see it. So it's again now when Arnold and I hired him now for the launch for the workshop and the bridge. Again, I always love to hire him, and we realized the power of the about page. It's so clever from Skool to tell us we have only thousands. How do you say it in not words? What are the
Spaces or characters.
yeah, only 1,000 characters. In the beginning, I thought, oh no, I'm the one with the long texts. But I realized it really forces us to come to a point and to invite our ideal soul client from the first word into their world, so that they feel we really understand them, right? This is actually like an art. I mean, this is always an art when we do marketing, especially online marketing, where everything is fast and people are scrolling, right? But here, Skool is not so fast as social media. This is an advantage, and to have this about page, it's an up level for us also to think about this clarity. What is not what is the problem? I mean, we as an expert, we can talk about the problems of our clients in another tone and with other words as the client would do. We must talk in his thinking how the problem is showing up, or how the desire should show up when the problem is solved, right? So I realize marketing changed in the last at least 2 years. I mean, since the pandemic is over. It always already started a little bit before that. People got more sensitive and they don't like anymore the pain points. You know what I mean? Actually, when you do marketing and learn marketing, you learn bring the pain points, bring the desire points. And I mean, it works. But when you also have, and we all have here, a soul client which is really sensitive, it could probably be that they get, they are afraid when they just see the pain points, right? But when we learn to speak in how these pains show up, let's say she has problems with the hormones, and we could write, you have problems with the hormones or menopause or whatever. We could write that. We could write sleepless nights. We could write so many supplements or so many medicaments, new hormones from the doctors. We could write that, or we could write how it is that she literally feels like another person. We can write about how it is that the body is just gaining weight and she can literally nothing do against. How she feels then, you know? What is actually creating this new fact in her life? Like, she suddenly hates to go bathing. She hates the bikini. She hates like literally having intimate hours with the husband, right? We can write about that. How is it showing up in her daily life? And she literally feels, oh my God, chills. She is reading my mind. This is exactly my life, right? When we get that, and I can only encourage you to regularly change the about page or to adjust. Just go regularly, and also take your ChatGPT. I have in my space, Barbara is there too, an AI blog where I teach my clients to personalize, really personalize, not only with the Einstellungen. What's Einstellungen in English? Oh my God, I'm sorry, it's already late. I forget the English words. Einstellungen? Do you know the word? So you can literally program ChatGPT in. There is a little space, right? And some people don't know it, but the most in the meantime know it and they do it. But I don't only speak from that. You can do so much more so that your ChatGPT is really personalized and knowing you better than yourself. There are some leverages which are able to create and to program it like that, and this is so stunning. And when you create projects, you know, these folders, it will forget nothing. In the meantime, even it doesn't forget the other chats, but this is so good in the projects. You upload your whatever you want to show him, and you can discuss your business strategy there. And in this, I would really show him regularly your about page and tell him the numbers. You can go to the settings. That was the word. To the settings of Skool, your Skool community, and there is a part we can have a look after that, where you see your numbers. And then show this to ChatGPT, and it will teach you how we can learn from that. And then it makes some suggestions, but you must, in the end, you must always go and feel, is it aligned? Also the new approach, is it really aligned? Or do I go another week with that, or another month with that? Or I change it also for my events. I mean, in the Soul Calling, I have these events, and I love to be the host of these events, and it makes so sense with the Soul Calling topic, right? So then I change it accordingly to the events, and literally everything, also my profile and the picture and all the stuff. And I know in the beginning I had problems with that. I thought, I don't want to do that every time, right? But as soon as you are aligned and realize, oh my God, it makes sense. And actually it's not a lot. With time you can batch things. You have your templates, you can reuse the text from before the event and so on, right? So, and there in the about page, you can upload whatever you want to upload. And I would also suggest to do a video as short as possible, actually. So please present it, share it with us, and we give an opinion to that, right? Even if it's in German, I mean, you can shortly go to CapCut and give us some captions. It would help. But this is, in this fast time where people are mostly coming over from social media, it is helping. When they see, oh, there is a video, they actually play the video, right? But I can only recommend also to use pictures as an extension of the about page. I mean, there are sometimes really important topics. I would use about page for the value, and then the pictures for the other items, like once a month a free Q&A, or once a week, blah blah blah, or you know what I mean. So they scroll to the pictures and can see these additional informations. And what people are doing, they watch your video, and in the same time they also read the about page. I mean, we are like that in the meantime, right? We can literally do two things in the same time, but actually we don't, but we do it. And when it's coming so aligned, you know, when it's really congruent, they feel the match. They just feel it. The most people, that they don't have to listen to everything. Sometimes when they have the brain saying to them, what did she say? Again. And then they go backwards, or they listen again, or they read it again, because the brain is overwhelmed. But with the feeling, it's already a match. They feel, oh my God, this is interesting. Oh my God, that's from my heart. She can read my mind, right? And when you ask yourself how you are as a ideal soul client, I mean, in my world, you are my ideal soul client. You are my most beloved soul people. I love it, and I love everything. It's true, right? So you can always take the other part. We know now it's everything about the laws of nature, but also of the universe. So we can literally turn the thing and ask ourselves, what do I love as an ideal soul client? What do I love in the world of this mentor or the other mentor? And sometimes you have not a perfect mentor, but you have something with this mentor and some other things with this mentor, and you take that because you realize, oh my God, I love that. It's for sure that your ideal client will also love that. And you bring it together, and then you turn the thing again, the point of view again, and you present all these things so that your soul client can feel, oh my God, this is like home. I'm here on the right place. Right? Makes this sense? Give me an answer, please, Barbara. Just talk a little bit, and I will have a look where I have the template. I listen.
Yes, this makes very much sense. What I don't know is, I thought you just can either choose from a video or from pictures, not both together. I don't know whether it's just video or, you know, I thought it's just either
No.
video or picture. Oh.
No, I would really use every leverage you get. And there are people, they just love to watch the pictures.
Yeah,
And they,
that's what I got, but I thought technically you just can choose one.
no, oh
Oh,
no.
okay.
You have even, let's have a look. I'll show you that.
Yeah, I remember there are several slots you can fill. Mhm.
Yeah. Do you see my Skool now?
Yep.
The whole page, right? Oh, it's better because last time you didn't see everything. So you see here, I have this main picture, which is, it must be a match for the Facebook advertisement, which I do at the moment, thanks to Arnold. And he also used just this part, sometimes everything, but this part. And this is like an unconscious recognition for the people coming. It's like match, 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 alignment, 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 right? So this must be the first when you have something like that. And when you also post on other places, then do that as a first. And I have 2 videos here, and I decided I do a video only for this thing here, and I do a video what is that? Just for the soul calling. I mean, we have here a main topic, right? And she must know, she is new, she must really know what is going on here. Okay, the main topic of the group is blah blah blah, receive the true purpose for your life, and you can learn how to monetize it. And then the other video as a second, what is going up actually at the momentum for this workshop. And then I dedicate literally the whole about page only for the workshop, or also for the bridge program in this case. But you can see in the beginning you have only 3 spaces, and the more you load up, another plus is appearing. I think you can, another plus would come here. Let's try it. Have a look if I have a beautiful picture. Let's take day 4 from Soul Strategy Experience. I load it up and I can add it. You can add a YouTube video or you can upload the video. Everything is okay. You can even add a Loom video, as you saw, right? A Loom is also beautiful. But the disadvantage with Loom is that it's like now you see yourself only as a little picture, and I don't recommend that in the about page actually. It must be a big bang when you have something to show on the screen. Normally people want to see you, right? If the big bam is bigger and more interesting than you, then it's okay with a Loom. So now you saw there is another plus appeared, right? I can delete it again. Yeah, and here the settings, what I told before, you go in and then you see here the dashboard and the main numbers. And then you have here some more numbers, and you don't have to understand it. Just do screenshots, zack, screenshot, and then you take here the explanations also, screenshot, and you also do a screenshot of the about page and you give it to your ChatGPT. And you can literally do it once a month, regularly, once a week. Just do it. You have not to change something, but just do it so that ChatGPT can, what ChatGPT really loves is to create structures and to find patterns, right? And it will help you. The more numbers and the regular it is, it is able to help you the better and the better, the longer you are doing that, right? And it has everything in the project, and we'll never forget that. And this is the best you can do. And I'm always really astonished how it's getting better and better. I always think this is my best version of the About page. it's the every best and the last best. And next week I'm just surprised. It's funny, right? So I didn't found it at the moment. Give me another sec, and I prepared it, but this computer is not always synchronizing the stuff. Here. Yes. About page. Yeah. I can give you here something. I have this template. I tell that always, to be honest, from my school mentor. I have 2 school mentors. One is the same with Letrentis. We have Arlan, and I love her and I admire her. And then I also have Dan Harrison. He is specialized on high ticket on Skool, and I really admire him because high ticket was always my space. And it's actually the best when you can combine high ticket with a growing community, because it literally helps you to finance the low prices of the community, right? Because it needs time, it needs trust, it needs consistency. And when we can sell some coaching packages or some high tickets, masterminds, or whatever you feel aligned, it's just perfect. It's actually just perfect. So that's why I will share that with you only here in the comments. For everyone else, it's available then in the Bridge program. And we have, as you see, we have here also a link to a template on Canva. This is very beautiful. I hope it's working for you. If not, you must unfortunately wait until the bridge. But I think it's helping here explaining the main points of the structure, so that we realize what is important also from a psychological part, what they need to read in the beginning, what they don't need to read in the beginning, but probably at the end, right? And I give you also an example, and actually you can take my example, what is now there, because I take always this structure. This is also very good because it just helps us to overview what people should see so that they can bond. Well, and you must think about that. Let's say Letrentis is on LinkedIn and she's doing their really beautiful stuff, and also like building a community, but another way of community. And then she's doing the call to action to her school community, and people are going from there, from LinkedIn to Skool, right? Then you can take this last text because you understand in a better way what they are unconsciously expecting, right? It must have something like a line. Your branding or the tone of your offer must be aligned literally. And there are some points which just helping to know. And I mean, when we read that, it makes sense, and our brain wants to tell us, oh, I know that, and this is logical, there's nothing new, nothing special, but it's just good to have this checklist. right? You can literally give that to your ChatGPT after all this preparation I told you, and tell him, please create a suggestion based on these templates, and then you go through and you adjust everything. I do it normally in the other way. I bring a text, I ask God, I ask Spirit World for a text, and I write something. With the time I have these codes which I just posted you within me, and I write my downloads already in these codes. But normally I write the text, I bring it to ChatGPT and tell him, please have a look. Is it accordingly to this template, or what do you want to add? And he makes another suggestion, and I go again and I change things. It's really important. Never, 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 never just post the whole thing from ChatGPT. It's actually, in a digital way, we can see that. We can also see it. I mean, also this long, how are they called? These lashes. These are horrible. The long lashes, it's ChatGPT. But this will disappear with the time. But it's also possible from the coding side to see if it's an AI, a text from an AI or not. And if you bring it first yourself and then your AI is doing a correction, it's just from AI and not from you, and that's not true. So do it from you. Use AI as a leverage, but then you adjust it so that it's again you, right? Sometimes you must change a word because it's more bro marketing than your own marketing, or you must whatever, these lashes or bullet points or not so many smileys or whatever, or your smileys, emoticons, I mean emoticons. So you adjust, you make it like yours, and then go for it and try it out. For tracking the numbers, it's really, really important. Normally, I just told you, please overwatch every week or every month your About page. But actually, the best would be when you only change the thing when at least 100 people touched the About page. And you can see that in the numbers, right? How many did literally land there, and how many really applied, right? You have this number. The difference is the conversion, right? But when you have at least hundreds landing there, then it's really worth it to take the numbers, to track them, and to adjust the About page accordingly. Does it make sense? I recommend the tracking. It's the best you can do. Well, because numbers doesn't lie. And sometimes we do an effort just too early. This would be like pulling on the grass. It doesn't make sense, but we think, oh, I want to do that, I want to change that, I have to do things. But this is also a part, actually, what we'll learn in the quantum workshop, already in the prep work, because our mindset is literally conditioned to the old economy, which is working hard, hustling, stress, being overwhelmed. It's like a certification, right? I mean, this is horrible. But the new economy invites us to sit back in the right time, in this momentum. You remember the word momentum? It's the right time, actually. And this means doing this now is not the same doing the same an hour before, right? It has a divine timing. And to think in these manners and to open our thoughts for these new horizons or dimensions or whatever you want to call it will bring us life quality back. And we must be able to receive it. And this means to learn to create this I think we had these discussions with male and female energy. Was that with you? Yes. So like when you receive your soul strategy, this is like the fast route, the highway, and the male energy, right? It's giving like safety feelings. It's giving like, yes, I feel supported because it's a strategy. I know what to do, and I know the goal, and it feels good, right? So in quantum manifestation, we don't have to know how to. We just have to know what means the goal, and then there are some other secrets. I will teach it to you, but one is to ask us why do I want to go to Zurich or not to Geneva, right? So it's not the same direction, it's the opposite. So when we know that, this is enough. And we know that when we work already with visions and missions, we know these beautiful questions. When you also work with a journaling so that it heals us, we work with the why. Why is that? Why do I feel that? Why, right? So this is, everything is coming, and we will literally learn to put it on autopilot so that we rewire our brain, coming away from the old conditioning life, more in these new patterns, which helps us to open, to receive, but to do the things, obviously, but in the right timing, right? And to trust. How did I come there? What was the topic before? Do you remember, Barbara? It was direction, goal setting, blah blah, quantum thinking. What was before? Do you remember, Latrentis? So, never mind.
It's all so much valuable information that I don't know. It's beautiful though.
Oh, good to know. That's, perfect. Then I go on, right? Thank you so much. So, yes. Exactly. It was about the numbers. It was about tracking the numbers. Sometimes we want to track too early the about page, or too early change something because we think it's not enough people, not the right people, or whatever. And this is true. You must observe that. I don't let everyone in. I just said no to one. I don't know what it is. It is a profile. I even doubt that's a true person. Sometimes I feel it, right? You feel it too. Trust that perception because it's telling something. And sometimes we are with the brain, but we paid the ads, but we are in a lounge, but we want to grow, right? But it's really not worth it. Trust your intuition, trust your perception. And sometimes when I'm not sure, am I really sure it's a perfect profile? Then I just let it be. And I sleep over that thing. And I ask tomorrow again, and I step in again and say, oh no, quit. Delete. Do that. Also start to say no. We always think, or allow yourself not to answer some questions. I mean, it's the same, right? We always think we want to be brave, we want to be nice. When someone is asking something, we want to answer. But later on we realize that this being nice costs us so much energy, so much time, so much I don't know what, right? And sometimes you can just, I mean, when someone is, here in Dubai it's really common that everyone is writing WhatsApp, everyone. And sometimes I ask myself, why do they have my number? Why? Where is my number? Out there, right? But my number is literally everywhere because you do everything with your WhatsApp. This is like a double opt-in. Do you also know the double opt-in, Francis, in the email. We have this really hard laws in Europe with the, when we want to sign up in a newsletter. And there is the single opt-in and a double opt-in possibility. The single opt-in is just I put the email address in and I'm signed and I'm in this list, and literally everyone can sign you up with your email address. So the double opt-in, yes, it's optional in US. Yeah, sometimes it's good for us when it's optional, because when someone buys a little lead magnet or something, it's really important that they just can get the newsletter, right? And they hate it sometimes to double confirm. But in Europe it's a strong law, and here they do it with WhatsApp. They verify everything with WhatsApp. When you buy something in a shop, online or offline or whatever, they want to know your number, and it's good because you get a verification. Then you get also points more often or some discounts. They do it really good, right? For this client bonding and nurturing. But it's everything about, and in the beginning I just refused. No, I don't give you my number. Who are you? Do you want to go to dinner with me? No. You don't get my number. But it's really funny. But in the meantime I realized it's just necessary here. It's working like that here. Full stop point. And then I can imagine that some stores just sell their WhatsApp number, right? They just sell it. Or someone who's working there is just taking it for I don't know what. No one can prove it, right? So that's why I sometimes get cold WhatsApps, right? And I had to learn just not to answer. Just not. I don't. When they do it in a psychological way, very clever, then I feel I want to answer, and then God says stop, breathe, conscious with me moment. Then I realize delete. Right? We don't have to be nice, even if we have. If we meet someone on the street or in a shop and he's asking something, we don't have to answer. When he's asking for a toilet, washroom or whatever, we want to be nice, why not, right? But if they ask whatever, I don't know, we don't have to answer. I just say, no thank you, and I go. And I'm even not angry anymore, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm smiling, I'm friendly, I look in their eyes and say, no thank you. And I literally get their thoughts, which is, oh my God, she realized the game. Right? Yes. So, okay. Okay. And I say, I know. Have a nice day. Oh, yeah. I had that once. It was really funny. So take that also in your daily life, even with people which you know really good. Sometimes you don't have to answer. They ask us things which are not their business or which are not appropriate. How many times? Do you know that too? When you go, you are invited or something, and then they ask, and now, how is it with your business? How is it going with your business, right? Oh my God, you know that too? You know it? It's such a problem, because at that moment, we really should, actually it's the best moment to learn to lead the pressure. And we have pressure when we raise up a new company, and not to tell it, because it's literally not their business. And in the same time, to connect to what we want and what nurtures us, And from this place, we answer when we want to answer. We can say, everything is all right, I'm on track, thank you so much, I'm happy, and how about you? What about your business? Or, don't do that. But yes, you can also just say, thank you for asking, and how is your day? Or thank you so much for asking, and how is your husband? Or what about your school? Or yes, it's really possible. Just ask something others and talk about other things. People are not realizing it. And if they realize it, they will come back, and you will very quickly find out if they are really interested or if they just want to know it for the gossip, right? And sometimes it's an inner gossip. Only here, oh, they feel better when they hear, oh, she don't want an answer. It's probably not so good, right? Or it's just for the outer gossip that they write a WhatsApp to the best friend. Hey, did you know? Oh, I saw Barbara. It's not going good. And I mean, people are awful. They do like a print. When they perceive you in such a moment, in a weak stage, in a vulnerable, yeah, I hate this word, it's vulnerable is how to spell it. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. VULNERABLE. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
The L is sort of silent. The first L, you can say, some people just say vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
You see, you got it.
Vulnerable.
Yes.
Oh my God. I probably forgot it in 5 minutes. Vulnerable.
Very great.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much.
You're welcome.
So if they catch up in a vulnerable moment, and we want to be nice and answer brave, right? Then they never forget it. They always see us like a stamp, like a print. They always see us like that. Even if we later on, 2 years, 5 years later, we are over every mountains and the business is thriving and flying, they cannot believe it. They see us in this vulnerable state still. And this is awful. People are like that. We are also like that. That's also always when I realize it, I turn the thing around and I give everything, literally everything, when I meet people, that I don't do these stamps with them, right? Especially when we work with our clients, and for you both, there are deep conversations, right? There are transformations and all this really intimate and private stuff. And it's so important that we can manage and lead that, and in the same time not to allow our brain to do this stamp. So, but always, what is helping me is always seeing the other person in their best version. That's also something we discuss in the workshop, because in the end it's about identity, right? And this is actually something what it was like a nutcracker. You know this? Nutcrackers. For me it was like a nut, cracking a nut in the last 5 years, this identity topic. I think I got it now. But it's a very beautiful topic. But it's every time about identity. If it's about us and growing and being aligned, or if it's about our clients, or even if it's about the other people around us. It's always about the identity. And when we know that, and when we want to honor that, and when we want to treat the people as we want to get treated from others, then we must know that, right? It's everything. It helps them not feel judged. Exactly. And we see them in the best version, and it's actually activating so much more, which is only helping in the transformations. But in the end, we do it better than these people which want to judge about us. And that's why we sometimes have to protect us and just to say nothing or to change the topic, right? So, okay, did I help you a little bit concerning the about page? Long story short. Yes? So good. What do you take with you? What is the main clarity and what do you want to change when?
The main clarity is that there are several pages which I can fill, and that I shall do a video or two, and that the settings can be verified by ChatGPT. Not the settings, the numbers. Yeah, that's cool.
Great. Let's not only quickly talk about the name. Thank you so much for translating it so that Laurentians can brainstorm too. So the anchor in the storm, a room for women. It's an E, right?
Yeah.
It's more than one. Anchor in the storm, a room for women.
Actually, Frauenraum means more like a safe space for women.
Yeah, it's more. What is it? Tell it.
A safe space for women.
And you just told us it's more than a safe space. What is it?
No. Frauenraum is probably implicating safe space.
Oh, I understand, of course. Why not calling it safe space? I think it's much more powerful.
In English, you mean?
What would it be in German? Sicherer Raum. This is like, I would say, it's a safe space, or it's safety in the space. It's like breaking the energy, right? It's like to safety in the space. Can we take another word in German so that there is really this powerful energy of safe space? What do you think?
I mean, safe space is also known in German.
That's true. You could tell it your safe space. I mean, this is very beautiful. When you have a look at, let's go to my about page again. I really love that about Skool, because you have different possibilities to explain what it is. This is the about page, and here is the short version. Here is like the pitch of the space, right? So, and I change it always. I mean, here is the main purpose of the group, and then here the venue, right? And you actually define that here. But when you have a look, the group name has 30... What's the name of the
Characters. Characters.
Characters, thank you. 30 characters. There is a plenty of space here. You could really say it, what was it?
Safe space for women.
No, the first
anchor in the storm.
anchor in the storm. I would do something like here. You know, it's really about the characters, and you can play with that to use the big, like I did here. Anchor, like anchor.
I did take an emoji, you know.
Don't take an emoji.
No? Okay.
No, because this is actually ranking on Google.
Uh-huh.
And on Google, yes, please also think about that. Oh, I just forgot it. Thank you so much. It's perfect. Also think about how your prospect would Google when they have sleepless nights. They cannot sleep again. What do the most people go and surf in the internet, and they Google something or ask ChatGPT. And the beauty on Skool is it's ChatGPT, it's AI optimized and Google optimized, both. It's not the same. It's not the same work, right? But imagine what are they asking ChatGPT when they cannot sleep, right? This is always the same conversation as we had an hour ago concerning how does the problem show up in the daily life. And then they ask things like how to manage my hormones, or how to lose weight in menopause, or how to gain back my husband in my intimate time in menopause, or so here I also did a thought here to not do a space between purpose and the and, because no one is Googling like that. But I did it consciously, that I used it anyway, because I asked Spirit World, how big is the chance that someone is here and seeing that and having this information, compared with the possibility that someone is asking on Google and not seeing it because I don't have enough space here, right? Every character and every space is counting. So I decided to do that, but normally it's not Googleable, right? Makes sense? So also the same here. No one is searching quantum manifestation workshop or the bridge program, because no one knows what this means and which problems and desires it gives, right? What is the transformations? But I decided it must be here, short and quick, because more people are showing up because they saw something from me, they listened to something from me, or they have a purpose to be here, and chances are that they are not coming from Google, but from my Instagram stories or from my YouTube, right? And then they want to see that. They just want to see that. Makes this sense? Yeah. So when I go back, this is all Googleable. This is what we just had a look for. And here you can see one is the name and one is the URL. And you don't have to choose the same words for that. The first name you give here is creating the URL. And then you can go and change the group name again and put something in which is Googleable, searchable on Google and AI. Make sense? Or which is just giving a sense when someone is seeing that. So I tried so many things here, and at the moment I stay with that. And yes, to change the URL is later on a very expensive thing. You must pay for it if you don't have the big group. Very expensive, not very expensive, but you know. So, what do you want to change and when are you doing it?
Well, I'm not sure about the name now, because you
Oh,
I listened now to you, and well, nobody is Googling anchor in the store.
yeah.
And safe space for women, rather, it's rather Googleable.
You can take Anchor in the Storm as a URL.
No, I did already, and it's not good because I
What is it?
changed it. In
What
die
do you
Mitte
have?
something.
Oh,
Lebensmitte, in die Mitte something.
yeah.
If I'd known, I would be.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be
always the
different.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the same. I tell the people, don't book it before blah blah blah. And then when they hear it, they think, oh, I don't take the bridge. I book it now. I can do it on myself, on my own, right? And then they do all the things which are like, you are not alone. I did it too. So, Anchor in the Storm, room for women. Safe space, safe. You know, when you take safe space, it could also create the idea that it's about something other, like women in danger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which should ask police or something like that, you know? There are so many topics in this space too, and I think you don't want to go there, right?
No, I was doing this with ChatGPT also, you know. This.
Yeah. I think you could create in the About page some sentences which create this feeling, and this is my safe space.
Mm-hmm.
You can even use this word then.
Yeah.
When it's in a context of few sentences, it will not create a picture with criminal things or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, could you please pitch again? Oh, by the way, did you do the GPT work, the additional?
Yeah, of course.
And she's laughing. The trend is just love. Can you please present the new pitch?
In English,
You can do it first in German and then in English.
you mean afterwards, not now.
No. I need it. I can bridge you better.
I am here for women who have a partner who is ill.
Yeah. Say it in German.
Ich bin für Frauen da, die einen Partner haben, der lebensbedrohlich krank ist.
Okay. So he's not only ill, he's really in life danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this causes so many problems, and sometimes for years. And they literally lose themselves. They have not an own life anymore, and they give mostly everything. And they also have no time for nothing, actually, for nothing. Also, not for sport or hobbies or whatever, right? How would you say, in a positive way, is the job of these women? When you want to describe it in a magic way and in a really, really uplifting, positive way, how could you call these women?
To get back to their life again.
Oh, not yes, of course. This is something in the About page, yes, of course. But when you just want to give them a name, like police officer, it's not, or like nurse, or like, you know, when you just want to give them a name which is very magical and very with a big approach of their big heart and acknowledged work. How would you like, you can also help Latrentis, how would you like to call this woman? Women.
After her transformation, you mean?
No.
In a positive way, you said.
In a magical, positive way. Really seeing them, really acknowledging the big work and their heart and...
Angel at home.
Oh, see. I received the words crossover and rainbow. Oh, I love it. And angel, right? Angel? I don't would take the at home. It's like taking the energy, the magic. But crossover, I like crossover. I like really much rainbow.
May I say something? Because it's difficult for me to type on my cell phone. Is it okay? I'm sorry, I was saying, may I say something? Because it's difficult for me to type on my cell phone.
Of course.
Thank you. I didn't want to disturb your channeling. So, so I took care of my mom until the end of her life for like 20 years. And I recall that you were saying to me not to be overly positive in my words. And what about Barbara, because I love Angel, but it's not, you don't always feel like an angel. I mean, sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're overwhelmed, sometimes you're frustrated. And I would want a space that understood that negative part too, because you don't always feel like being an angel when you're taking care of somebody and they're so different. And then your identity is so different because the person that they were, they aren't anymore. So you can't be the same person anymore. So I do love the angel part, but also making sure, like, for people to know it's a place that they really belong, that they can say, oh, I don't always feel like an angel. Sometimes I want to,
Of course.
Fill in the blank, something that's not nice and angelic.
Yeah.
Just to bring that part out too.
I love that. And this is very important in the text of the About page. But I'm just talking now about the name of the community. And I think when we take something as a name which approaches the bigger thing, like, I mean, in the end, we really want, when we are such a woman, we just want to get the acknowledgement, right? It would be just nice to hear that we are an angel, or that the man is thankful, or the family is thankful, or whatever. We would love just to hear it. We know it's not everything bright and nice. That's why we are here, right? And this is the task in the About page. Describe it there, the shadow side, and how is it showing up. But in the name you can really take something which acknowledge this brave work, right? Even if no social network is helping, or no social environment, or no government, or nothing is helping anymore, right? No money, no whatever, or not enough, right? But she is here and she is doing that because she wants. Told it in the church, I will be here for you no matter what, right? So you can also take it from there. If you like the the bonding which we are sealing in the church, actually, right? When you like that, you can also take a name from this space, right? Like the bonding legacy of a marriage. I even don't know if this makes sense in English. You know what I mean? Or in German would be die andere Seite vom Ja-Wort. The other part of saying yes. Something like that, right? Or when we create angel forces because of our yes, or something like that. You know what I mean? Go in there. Come back in the community and brainstorm with us. I think we are not the only ones who would have some ideas, right? We have certainly other and more ideas for you too. But let that, it's like a birth. We have here Latrentis is the expertise, is the expert for the birthing, right? It's like you're pregnant, you go pregnant with that, and then you birth it, right? And then you can change it again. It's no problem. And you even can explain it. You can even explain it one sentence in the about page. It could be, or in a picture. It could be, you take the same name there in the picture and you explain it with two sentences. It would be so magical, probably. But this is actually something what we realize here. You see, it worths to take time for these things. And it's literally birthing. Why? I mean, birth is normally very, very hard. Very, very hard. It's hurting so much, right? And I never gave birth. Did you give birth? Barbara, yes. Latrentis, are you mother? So I did never. I really cannot talk about that. But I do now talk about birthing, right? So I read, and I was actually witness already. In Africa, in Tanzania, I was a witness of a birth. It was very touching. So I heard that the mother is forgetting all this stress and all this hurts and all the very fast, right? And this is like a miracle. So when we create the community and create this actually holy space for our community, for our papaya grove, it's worth it to take the time. And it's worth it to literally suffer a few hours not knowing yet what it is. It's like suffering. The brain is like telling, but I must know it yesterday and not now or tomorrow, right? But take that and literally enjoy it. Go with that. Go enjoy the pregnancy, right? Enjoy it. Even if the brain is telling you about my belly and my sizes and my weight and blah, blah, and I don't like pregnancy and blah, blah. But go and enjoy it. And then you create an energy in this foundation, in this basement of your community, which is unpayable. And they will feel it, right? So go and birth it, and then you allow yourself to change it again when you think it's the group is changing. But because we literally grow with the first clients, right? We grow with the first members, and when we are doing it good, we really learn from them. If we can count on the fact that it's really our soul client, then we learn from them. If it's not the soul client, don't learn from them. you change topics and it's panic and not your soul aligned business. But normally we learn from them, and then we adjust. And then we adjust, and we have a little other birth. Right? Makes this sense? It's a pleasure to help. Please, let's continue the brainstorming in the community. Great, thank you so much. So then we go over to Latrentis. Do you want to explain it? Because I'm not good in this English.
I just wrote that I did officially launch the community, like build the foundations and such, on Monday. And I just feel exactly what you just said as far as I don't have my first papaya yet, and I feel like I'm waiting for something to happen before the big takeoff. I don't know what the something is, and I haven't been feeling led to dive deeply into it. I definitely am sure that I was supposed to build it now, but I don't know what's next. So that's it. I'm not getting any what's next. I feel kind of in a waiting period.
Understand.
And I don't feel bothered by it at all.
You don't feel
bothered. I don't feel like the impatience and the anxiety that you were just speaking of, when we build something and then we want to hurry and get started. I don't feel that.
Okay. Oh, that's good. So you are like in a trust, right?
I am. I feel like I'm waiting for some more information before I can move forward.
Okay. What's your community called?
It's called I'll type it.
Can I have a look on Skool?
Please do.
So do you see my screen now?
I'm typing so I don't, but just 1 moment.
Great. So
Can you see it, Barbara?
Yes.
The wellness and warm space. I don't see it here.
When I typed it in the day before yesterday, I didn't see it either. And I don't know why. Oh, no, so it's not gonna be, I did it in a separate, you'll have to type in the name because I didn't attach it to this profile because
Why?
I don't like that all of the notifications come together for every group that you're in. And I didn't want that type of chaos. So you would have to search it by the name.
I understand, but it's how is that going that you are not connecting it to this profile? Do you have two profiles?
Because I don't want, so every group you're in, when notifications come, they come all in one place. I did not want that.
You can actually change that.
I saw that you can filter it, but I still don't. On some days, I don't like to look at Skool for communities that I'm participating in. So if it's one of those days, but I still want to look, of course, need to look at my own community, I didn't want the notifications all coming from one place.
I understand that. But your community should be here, and it should be the first. And you should not show the communities. So this is a psychological game. Let's say your profile is like your advertisement. It's like an ad on Facebook or an ad in a newspaper. And it's really important that you know when someone is reading your profile, they are interested. They want to get to know you better, and they are at least curious about your expertise. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the first what they want to see there is your own product. If it's not there, they feel like, how would you feel if you don't see my products on my profile?
If I'm already in your ecosystem, I would automatically see your products. So you're speaking as far as if we're in some community together, not related to your own business.
Yeah.
If we're just in a community together, I don't know why I would be concerned about your product.
Let's
So
say
for instance, the
before we met with Arlands,
mhm.
and you see, oh, she's doing a masterclass. Who is that person? You click on my profile and you don't see my communities. You see a lot of others or handpicked others, but not my own stuff. What would you think?
I think it will take some time for me to get into the mindset that you're in, because if I the only way I knew you is because Arlen announced you. So my profile is in the other place. So to me, I'm trying to think in reverse. Like if someone came to to my business, to Wellness and Womb, and they didn't see that I was involved in other groups, what would they think? Because they would only come to me on my business profile.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I will show you how I manage that. And that's actually a really important topic, and I'm so happy that we talk about that because I always tell my clients the profile we have on Skool is like the opportunity to build up our personal brand. And when we have a look later on in future, where let's say our business is thriving, let's say it's multiple seven figure in profit, not only in income, profit,
mhm.
right? And it's really thriving and people are loving it. A big papaya grove, and it's so much fun, and you are traveling and you are doing whatever you ever desired. It's such a beautiful, healthy business, right? When you are on a point with a big recurring profit, so we have the profits recurring and very good client testimonials, there is a point where you can ask yourself if you want to sell it or if you want to create another business model, let's say with your best clients, and they want to help you in your papaya and they want to take over some things and you can step back a little bit, but you are the face of the thing. You are the expert and you are the face, the energy, and that's why people are here. So, and this is where we step in the so-called personal branding. And this is always when I work with entrepreneurs which are birthing their personal branding or already have one, they are suddenly telling, "Oh, I'm so bored. I have nothing to do anymore. Everything is working out and everything is laid out beautifully, and my business is working for me now, and I don't know what to do." So they can obviously ask their soul, right? This would be my solution, but to find out, normally they do other projects like charity. They go to how do we call it, foundations, or they do this stuff, right? And these other people are choosing because of this personal brand. They are choosing this person because she has a name. In Switzerland we would tell it like that. She has a name. This is actually a personal brand. So coming back to here, what we have in our profile is the opportunity to create and to increase and to adjust our personal brand like it would in the beginning. It's a little baby, and then it's raising up like a child and a teenager, you know. But it's always like our advertisement, and it's always representing for what we are going now, always in the power of now, right? So it's really important that you have a look. It's like a business card, right? I always recommend my people have a look at your business card regularly, because sometimes you really have to change it after a year, even if you have still a lot, and we think, oh, I don't want to reprint it, right? So we just have to adjust it, and it's a personal business card, right? Makes this sense? So you are always your business card, even if it's friendship space, even if it's a personal space. You are always your business card. This is also something which is coming with the topic of the identity. We are not changing. We are probably changing clothes when we are coming home. We take a shower, then we take some other clothes because it's more comfy, right? But we are not changing as a person. When someone would knock on our door and asking, what are you doing? I want to hire you. You would pitch and tell him, you don't change just because it's evening, right? You don't change. So when you take that, and probably it will help when I show you my profile after that, I go regularly, twice a month, over my profile, and I ask myself, what do I want to get visible? What could be a compound effect when a prospect, a potential soul client, is visiting my profile? It's always like an expansion to the about page. When someone new is coming, they check the about page and then they check my profile, right? So it must be in alignment. And I show some communities from my coaches because they should see I pay for my education. And I hide some groups because I don't want that they come in this group too. I just don't want But I want to get alerts or the emails from Skool, or I don't want to get them. So, and this is possible to set up. We are on the same page, right?
Yeah.
So let's have a look. I hope this helps a little bit, and probably I see now when I go
Whenever, I'm sorry, Chantal, I put the link that you can click. Give me one moment. Let me make it much bigger.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
So down under the chat, under where it says follow back and chat, right? Yep, go down. So the first one. Yeah, that's how you can get to it.
Yeah. That's probably why you don't have more. So the first thing is, it has to come here.
Okay.
Yeah. And why not here as a second link? It's actually clever, because sometimes people check everything, right? And when they come back after checking Facebook and all the stuff, to your about page, it's actually where they should land, right? But present it here.
Okay.
And another thing, just for a launch, I would actually relaunch it, because for a launch we normally, and this is just experience, 20 years experience. It's a little trick. When we launch something, we don't open as long as we don't have a certain amount of people. which means we launch, let's say 5 days or 7 days. I would not longer, because it's hard work. You must be trained in launching to hold energy longer time. But let's say 5 days, right? You do a pre-launch where you just see it on Instagram or on LinkedIn, or something big is coming. I can't hold myself. It's exciting, and it's all about. I tell tomorrow. It's all what it is about, right? So this is pre-launch seeding, and then in the launch you bring the details and the call to action and the link, but you tell them it's opening at the last day of your launch, the date, blah blah blah. So they know when they click on the link in the first day of your 5 days, they know I don't get in, I cannot get in now. They know it. But as a sign for the algorithm, it's something, it's the best, even if it's only 5 people on the last day. But when you have 10 or 15 or 20 or 21, doesn't matter, and you can open then, and you let it in everyone, and at the same time it's a signal to the algorithm. You see quickly an increase in discovery. And this is actually also important, that we can show up in discovery, right? So here I just give a little feedback for the visual. Here I want to see your face. Here. I mean, you probably will talk here when I play. Oh, my computer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's so beautiful. Look at her. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I mean, you can literally take that on Canva, remove the background, and you put it here. You put you here in the. No, I have to. So you put yourself here, right?
I have one with me there in the regular page, so I'll just change it. So
It would help.
above, right here to the right, I have the same thing but with my image there.
Yeah, you could probably change, because everyone is seeing that and not seeing your face. You can put yourself on the left side.
Okay.
This would be better. I show you
Okay.
after that where you can see how Skool is programmed the algorithm, and what you have to look for, so that you take advantage of that.
Okay.
So I don't have a look on the text. It feels just right. Energy feels right. I don't go there.
Okay.
So let's go back to my profile. I want to tell you how to do that. Let's imagine it's here. It would be so beautiful. I mean, and if you even take if you could take, where is it? Here. You have here such a beautiful green. If you could adjust your profile with more, it's also green, but more of this green. Let's say you take only something. What is that? You really have not, do you have 2 profiles?
Yeah, that's what I was explaining.
I'm so sorry, I didn't understand that.
Yeah, it's complicated. That's why I was trying to explain why I did it. So that, yes, so I have 2 profiles.
To be honest, I would delete that, and I would connect you. Take over with this profile, your group. Give yourself the admin rights. You must do it first. Give yourself an admin with the other, with this one. And then you go and delete this here, because you have nothing to lose here, right? You have nothing to lose.
Right, yes.
And then I show you how to manage these other things with the settings, because I mean, I mean, my God, are you aware of your energy? Look at this. I mean, do you see that, Barbara? Do you see her energy and her aura? I mean, take this picture. There is green, but if you could add something, oh no, what is it? Like here. Also the little picture here. The little picture should be accordingly to this green.
Okay.
And also your profile picture, something with this dark green. I mean, I see it here too. It's the same picture of you, but in the background this dark green. When you could do that again in your profile, let's say you take the same profile picture as in the one you should delete now, but you add on canvas something green. It could be with this dark green butterfly or something which has a meaning for you and your soul calling, or you just change the background to this same dark green of your home space, and then it is accordingly, it's everything aligned, this one, and also you. And people are subconsciously remembering on this alignment, right? Wherever you show up in another space, when you are in a contribution of whatever, you are always like your business card, even subconsciously, right? Does this make sense so far?
It does. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So let's have a look at mine. And it's a little bit tricky, but it's manageable, as I always have to look myself how to do it with the settings, but it's worth it. Do it regularly, do it several times, and then you is it here? You see it at here. You go to settings. Do you see it?
I do.
Edit profile. Then it's the first, communities. And then every community I'm in is showing up. Oh, look at that. It's so many. Oh my God. But I choose some of the communities to be there really consciously. Some are from my colleagues, and I just told them I'm here. If you need me, if you need an ally, how is it called?
Ally.
Thank you. Ally on your side when you need more activity, or I'm here. I come and I'm here, and then I change it. And in others, let's say this one, I should not leave because it's important for what I'm building up here in Dubai. But I don't want that someone is seeing that, and I also don't want to see it now, right? So I have some communities which I just treat like that. But what is very important for me, that everyone is seeing it. I'm a proud schooler, and this is always visible, right? And it's also pinned. I can pin what I want to see here when I go in my portals or wherever I am, and I click here up. This is what I pin. It's a fast access. So I go and I choose. My communities are coming right after schooler. You can also choose that schooler is coming after that, but you come first. I choose to have schooler on the top because it's an energy thing. I want to have that on the top. If not, I feel lost, right? I connect, I go there almost every day. I do something for my leaderboard and for my brand. I show up, I comment, I do something for my brand there, right? But then is my own business. And this is actually the Soul Calling Portal, Transformation Mastery Hub, the Business Hub, and I also have the Coach Finder. which is at the moment archived. That's why I blend it out for me and for everyone. So this is my coach. This is the one with the template for the About page I told you. So, and I'm really proud to be there. So it's visible. Here is another, could be a future mentor. I'm fully in love with her from YouTube, but I had no time so far to check out her free stuff. But I don't want to forget it. That's why it's almost on the top after my business. But just not to forget it, and to always share love. As soon as I see something from her, I share my love. I love that. Thank you for sharing, blah, blah, and then come back. I have no leaderboard there. I didn't have time, but I want to take the time, right? So that's why it's here, but invisible. Arlan is my, after this one, and these two are my biggest. I'm in Arlan's Success, and there has been so many stories a year ago, and it was so important for me and so helpful, and I feel like I will never leave her, right? And that's why I'm here, and it's pinned and visible. Everyone should see I'm proud. I'm a proud AAA. I'm a proud lifestyle founder, right? So there are some others. These also Tube Empire. Sometimes I do it invisible. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just a feeling and no one has to see it. But sometimes I have it visible. Also the screen time adventure, and look at that. This is very important. With the time, you know people better on Skool. I mean, we are also, all of us, in the early times of Skool. This will skyrocket, we cannot imagine. Just think on Facebook and on Instagram. It will, and this is, at the moment, is nothing. It will just, and we were here from the beginning, literally. So with the time when you are activated on Skoolers, and you are on other groups, also on free groups, you get to know the milestone people of Skool. And one of these milestone people is the founder of this group. And I want that people see that I'm in there. It's like a credential. I'm honest, you know? I want that people see that. That's why it's here. And I was really engaged in the first 2 months in this group. I gave everything, that people know me, that I was settled, and I have my reputation there. At the moment, I don't show up every day, even not every week, but it's very important. It's like a treasure. It's more than being in Skoolers. I bonded with one of the mainstone people, right? So this is how I look and how I treat my profile. It's really strategic, yes, you know? And sometimes it's just a feeling like this one, which I sometimes just turn out or in. So this is also Skool money models. Here is another milestone within. I did not bond at the moment. I didn't find it funny. I had no pull, but I'm in, and I follow the founder. It's a milestone person, but I have no pull at the moment. I don't have to leave. I'm fine there. It's suddenly coming. This is another treasure, because here I was allowed from Arlan to go there and to teach. So actually I found you like that, right? Or you found me like that. So this is another treasure, and this is really important that it's here in my first row. This is the little community of my nephew, to get a successful app. I coach him since 3 years.
Oh.
Yes, do that. And it's important, I support him. And I want that people see that. So here is something, mobility toolkit. I actually don't want that people see that. But, oh, I cannot cancel it. What's up here? I pin it because I don't want to forget it. It's something private, right? I bought a course for my mobility. It's private. I don't know why I cannot hide it. Can we only hide a certain amount? No. Can we only hide? No, it's not about that. I don't know why I can't hide it. I actually don't know. But so, that's the way I treat the things. And sometimes, I mean, I'm also part in Arlan's other groups. Sometimes I want to show them, and at the moment I don't want. So when we go back to my profile, that's what you see. I'm not very happy that we have this plus one more, because actually I would like to have my Transformation Mastery Hub in the second and the Business Hub third, because the Business Hub is like a secret thing, only with invitation at the moment, only German. It's not as important for my advertisement like the Transformation Mastery Hub. I cannot change it, right? I don't know how. I didn't find out how. I think it's not possible at the moment. But this is like credentials. This is like, I really choose it at least twice a month, what I want that people can see here. Does this make sense?
That makes sense, and I've explored that a bit. My concern is the notification bell by your picture where you have 26 notifications. I don't like that all notifications for all groups come
Yep.
in one place.
I have this, you know that? The settings? You know the
Uh-huh.
settings of, you know them, right?
Yes.
This one too. Oh, it changed. It changed. It did not look like that. So I turned every notifications off.
Except for your group that
Yeah.
you own.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I do is when I want to get some informations, let's say from Arlan or from this other Arlan is also a milestone person, right? From Schoolers. Arlan and this guy here and this guy here. I just follow them. When you follow the people,
Oh,
you get the
yeah.
notifications as soon as they post something important.
Yes, that is so smart.
Yeah.
I have some people I follow too, but I never thought to follow the owner of a group
Then
to
almost,
solely make.
yeah,
Okay.
almost no one knows that.
So smart.
I
That
hope
is
it
why I did
helps.
the separate ones, because I like organization and I
Yes.
did not want all of that stuff
Yep.
coming together.
I understand. Very, very good. I first had the idea to bring another email address in the game, but it's not possible because there is only one for the login, and this is the only one.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to change the email address too, because I actually did not want everything where this email address is used for. It's worth to think about it, and I admire your clarity in the energy. It's probably the thing which will make you very rich. I just tell you that. But use it in a way that it's nurturing.
Gotcha.
Right? Makes sense? Because
Uh-huh.
when people cannot see you and you are on the way with the other account and they just cannot see what you are doing, and it's so beautiful and it's so divine and so important, they will never know. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I would really relaunch the group, and you could say a reopening beginning of January.
That was
And
actually the plan. So this was my soft launch, and my official launch date is January 5th. So this was just get to know the
yeah, very good.
platform, talk about it type thing.
Let's talk about next time. Let's talk
Hmm.
about the possibilities how to do it in a strategy. What is the word?
Strategic.
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 You
Thank
have
you.
it. Yeah.
Strategic. Thank you. Thank you. Strategic way. So I give you an example. There must be always a really spectacular event on this space where we want the people to have, right? To meet. It's either the main topic of the community and it's solving one pre-problem of the signature transformation, or it's in addition, like let's say in soul calling, the pre-problem I solve. What is my purpose? I cannot build nothing, and my life is like when I don't know what it is about and who am I and blah blah blah, right? So this is like the pre-problem, and this portal is here always for that. But when I do the events and the portal is the venue of that, or when I would launch again, I mean, when I launched it, I announced speakers.
Mm.
And I had the plan to, it didn't work out actually. The plan was to get 200 people within the launch and the next few weeks, let's say 2 or 3 weeks, together with these 7 speakers and me and my clients. But everything fell apart. Suddenly I had 7. I had 7 yes. But suddenly they said no. About 2 days ago, 2 days before the event. It was really horrible. And I had only one, and Arnold and me, which were really committed. Probably you saw the interviews or the videos. And even the one who stayed in the commitment, she was really stressed. There was something, I don't know, in the air or something, but no one had time. And they just told me no. So what did I do? I opened the group with, what was it, 9 or 10 people. But I did the thing, I let them in, everyone at once. But I did something in advance. I asked some allies. Thank you. These are my papayas from the work before. This was Franziska. This was Arnold. Was it you too, Barbara? I think you came later, right? You were before the opening?
Sure.
No.
I'm not sure. I
I
think
think
not
you came
before the
later.
opening, no.
Yeah. I asked 3 people from my clients, from my long-term clients, if they want to come in the group and just to have fun with me before the official opening is happening, so that the algorithm create the awareness. Oh my god, something is happening there. The owner is active every day. They have fun. They have conversations. They have gifts, parties. They have whatever. You can have a look at the posts on the very beginning a few months ago. And then was the big opening, and we expected actually 100 people with the force of 7 speakers. My desire was 200, but my brain said at least 100 is okay, is possible. And then I had just like a few. But I did the same. I let them in the same time. And the algorithm got better and better. We went from not visible in discovery to 4,900 something to 500, 400, 300. It's got better and better and better. In the beginning, I always celebrated it. I think at the moment we are on 197. So the algorithm got it. This is running, right? And the other part is I realized it's possible even with only a small amount of people. It is really possible, right? So let's say you would do a new opening and you don't call it like that. It's not a relaunch, blah, blah, nothing like that. It's just for us. And you call it, on this day, there is the event of something special like the speaker day, or like for me, the workshop or the soul strategy experience, right? And the venue is my group, blah, blah, blah. And I'm honored to get to know you there or to invite you to this place or whatever. You do it very enjoyable and you celebrate it. Literally, it's art. It's everything you do, every thought, every step, everything you do is pure art. It's delicious. It's luxurious. It's, you know what I mean? It's, right? So, and then whatever you choose as an event, it is something what people want. Also for the speakers, they got a topic. I wanted that they tell us how they literally liberated themselves with the courage to go with their soul's purpose and make business with it. This was the topic. We want to have stories, right? So you say what you want to deliver, and it must be something really interesting, something what your ideal client really want to experience and not miss. And there you must bring in the timelines. You really must tell them it's only for a short amount of time. It's only for this day, or it's only, and after that it's disappearing in the classroom on level 3, or so that they realize, oh, I get it, it's for free still, but I have to be interactive, I have to invest in another way so that I get it again in level 3, or I can pay for it for 27, blah, 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 you know? But then you have like these 2 layers. One layer is the foundation, the main topic of your group, and the other layer is the event itself. And then you combine it with these time frames and the really hot stuff, what the content, what they want. They really want to have that. And they would love, when they just think on this event, they love it. The imagination to spend time with you in this topic, right? Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then you use the time until then, let's say this 2 or 3 weeks, or almost 4 weeks, and you just you literally lead every energy in this way. And always you, as soon as you do the main launch, you bring the link to the group, but you tell them it's opening. Let's say the event is Sunday, blah, 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 and it's opening Saturday at 6 p.m. The big opening. And on Sunday, 10 a.m. is blah, 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 you know? You can also tell, okay, the big opening is at Sunday morning, 9 a.m. and the first attraction at 10. You know what I mean? You must pull up the energy. You create some pressure also. It's like, like from the coal to the diamond. The pressure is a launch pressure. You tear the energy, you pull the energy up. And this is, you create it with your way to communicate, and you create attention, and you create excitement. It's all about your own excitement. When you treasure it, when you treat it like a treasure, I wanted to say, and as a luxurious and special and exciting event, no matter what, even if only 5 people are there, these 5 are gorgeous, they are precious, right? It's the power of 1. 5 times power of 1. Wow! Amazing, right? 20 times power of 1. Then you realize, chills. And they feel it. And then is the big opening, and when you are there, we will talk more about that, because it's really important that then some things are happening for people, because you have then the best energy that they buy something. And there must be something. Not only that they can buy, let's say, the recordings or buy it with interactivity. Not only that, but that they also see your high ticket offer. They must see it. When you have a look in my classroom, in the bottom, you can see not only what my coach program is and the pricing, you can also see what my one-on-one is. And when we read it there, normally we cannot pay a one-on-one with Chantal. It's not possible normally. But here it's possible. One time, or whatever the rules are. It is not only about that people are buying. It's just about creating the milestone in their clarity of your preciousness. It is a framing of their alignment, what they connect with you, what they feel and experience with you, and their clarity. Hey, it's not cheap. You know? When they see that, when they get that, they realize, oh, she's offering a membership for 47. I mean, this is nothing. I take that. You know what I mean? Or when they are really in a heavy situation, they can consider, hey, I take this 3 months coaching. I take it. I buy it. This Sunday was so good. I have to trust, I just buy it. And then you also tell, of course, it's possible to buy it because of this event only for 3 people. Only at least 3 months. I go deep. It's very a serious transformation, very precious. And I want to experience that with maximum 3 people, because this is what I can hold now. You can explain it so beautifully that it's, it's not available unlimited, or it's not available every time. This is important. People must know that. And then we help them that they can decide. Does it make sense?
Very much.
Yeah. So then, because you offer 2 things, and these are like corners, a setup of your business, a setup of the depth and of the preciousness. Is this the word? Preciousness?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like a sign. This is not cheap here. It's really expensive. It's right. And then when they get a membership, a 2-figure membership, and they can pay that, they just love it only because of that. Does it make sense?
It does. Thank you. So this is why this is why I don't feel like it's urgent, because it's not, it's not, I didn't have the steps to take. So it all makes sense.
So good. I can only encourage you that you celebrate your launch also in my community. Show up. You can post now, right? You're able to post your own posts. Celebrate. Oh my God, please celebrate with me. I have the second day of my launch and this happened and I feel that and I'm so happy. And or let's say after this call here tomorrow, use the momentum and post something. What are you happier about? Not only your gems and ahas, but also your feelings and what you want to do now. And this is also advertisement, right? You not only acknowledge me and my service, but also your own business. This space here will increase, will grow. It's a papaya grove, and you are an important papaya. I want that you tell your things, and I want that people get to know you as an expert. They will go and click on your profile and see your group, and they will see, oh, they read it here. She's launching something. I will have part. I will be there too, right? Please do that. Use also Arlan space for these things. It's possible. We just have to do it in the right way. It's not, it's really important. I had a hard time to get that, because I'm coming from the hard way to do marketing and to do business. First this, and then that, and then that, and fact or blah, blah, blah. And when I did a post, I had no problems to post my links and to say, this is what I do and blah, 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 and here, and let's go. I had no shame about that. I just talked about what's happening. And I realized others feel ashamed about that because they feel it's like advertisement. But I had to learn that I just have to admit first where I'm going through, what I'm experiencing and I'm feeling, and what the connection is with this group, and my gratitude. I give back something to my group, and it's totally natural that you tell about your launch because I coach you in that, right? But then you see it's also an advertisement, but it's on the right and natural place. Does it make sense?
It makes sense. However, there are rules about self-promotion in groups. So it is just a fine line, as far as, saying something versus being censored because it's deemed over advertisement, or in some groups even advertisement.
That's important, and it's really important to acknowledge them, of course, right? Every group owner is like the queen or the king of his group. That's it. But we always get applause when we are there and acknowledge this owner and his content. It's not about lying, and it's not about putting my ego on the first place. It's just telling about what is going on, what I love here, what I learned here, and the best tip I can give you, I have it from my mentor Melanie. Barbara is also there. This is actually Papaya Grove, right? She can go to the same mentor as I. And this is actually the best tip ever. Whenever you have a life experience with your mentor, and you use the next 24 hours, the best would be just right after the experience to post something with the gems and explain what you want to do now. Do this coaching. It's the rawest and the heartfelt and the best advertisement for you. But it's also the most aligned testimonials for your coach. And it would never be like just, you know what I mean? Selling something. Never. And of course, there are never links. When people are coming in my soul calling, they must say yes to the rule. You do no advertisement. No links, nothing. But you do it with your profile. Yes, no, bye. Yes, welcome. You do it with your profile, with your behavior. That's it. And when you come, and I mean you do it, you come and you are such a beautiful member. You are in the comments. You go deep there. And you help the people. I know that. When more people are coming, I know it. You don't have to. But I know you are like, I'm also like that. Barbara also, right? We are like that. That's why we attract more of them people.
Yes.
You must see this is always advertisement. It's always giving value, but in the space which is also nurturing you. I don't do it in a space of coaches which I don't know. I have no interest to do that. But then it would be not allowed, actually.
Right.
This would not be squeaky clean, right? Does it make sense?
It does. And I love the words that you use because it has been a journey for me to quantify the value of what I have given, my whole life. It has been a journey, that I have been strengthening in over the years to see the value in what I bring because it's ordinary to me, but not to others. So yes, it's in line with that. And I really appreciate the clarification.
Of course.
I have one more question, if I may.
Of course.
Thank you. So during this, so right now, my understanding of what you said is to not allow people to enroll, to actually come into the community, to just kind of like build a wait list. Is that correct?
Yeah, I show you how I do it. You
Okay,
could
thank
actually
you.
do a wait list with a new group. This is possible from Skool. But I don't like it because you cannot collect the emails before and you cannot send nurturing emails. So it's possible when you don't have an email nurturing anyway. But what I do here is like that. You see, I have 3 requests.
Right. I have one request. So I have it set up with the 3 questions and they have to leave their email, but they get into the group after so just leave them pending is what you're saying. Don't
Yes.
let them in.
Exactly. That's the word.
Gotcha.
I leave
Gotcha.
them pending. Yeah.
Okay.
But they must know it because they can leave when they don't can
Right. When they're
go
not
in.
let in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But the beauty is, I don't know if you know that, when you go to the profiles, you have it. I mean, this one is not, I will not accept her because she has no profile picture. But
Uh-huh.
I can write her. You go here
Right.
and then you put chat.
Like you told me about Kayla to
Yes,
add her picture. Mhm.
yes. But I just discuss it with you first because I knew she's coming from you.
Right.
And
Mhm.
it's probably better when you also help me. And I also did that, but I also informed you. But I realized I don't just want to delete. Or decline. I really want to give her the chance
Mm-hmm.
and I chat here, right? So if you have now a person in as a request, she probably does not know that you want to get her in the second lounge. So you can chat with her like that. This is really good. I loved it. I didn't know that from the beginning. And you can also ask her, you know what, I'm in the second lounge or I prepare something. How about you? Ask her a little bit why she is here, what she is needing. Could be a one-on-one client, right? And then you may say, you know what, I prepare something for the January 5th, but I would really love to have you in the community before. Would you like to be my ally? What is the
Ally.
word? Ally.
Ally.
Ally. Thank you. Oh my God, my tongue. And then she would probably love it. And as soon as you know more about her because of the chat and the right questions, you can also give her a special offer. You can invite her in a clarity call, in a free clarity call, do a beautiful anamnese. Do you also call it anamnese?
I don't know that word.
Do you know the word anamnese, Barbara? It's like a Standardbestimmung. It's like
Yeah, I don't know it in English. I know it in German.
you even don't know it in German?
Yes, in German I know it.
Ah, of course. It's a special word when you meet the first time. Doctors are using it when they meet the first time that client.
Oh, like a consultation?
Consultation profile. Yeah, it's like it's the first in the first consultation they do something. So let me translate it. It's
Screening?
important.
A screening?
No. Let me do that. That's important. It's a case history. It's a medical history.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. It
Gotcha.
sounds weird, but yes. So, if you do that in the clarity call, like where are you now, where you want to go, and what is the bridge or the gap, and so why didn't you do it until now, all these beautiful questions, you can offer her a one-on-one and you have some extra money and it's so much easier to launch then. And she will love it that she are in your coaching in the same time, and she would probably also love it to be an ally. Ally.
Ally.
I think it's too late. So thank you so much for your patience. Does this make
Oh my gosh,
sense?
thank you. It makes great sense.
Any other questions?
I have one more thing.
Yes, please.
And it's the final thing, but it's big really, I think. So because I started, so my sidecar offer is already in progress, and it is the financial structure for my life right now. So so I know you speak about the order, your soul business, then make the papaya grove, and then your offers, and later on you have the sidecar. Well, my sidecar came first because I didn't start the soul business yet. I started it first, and I cannot stop it because the soul business is not profitable, right now.
Yeah.
So what are you sensing about, is this it doesn't feel like an interference to me because it's just how it happened. But I want to hear your take on it.
What's the question exactly?
Um because the order is not normal.
Align.
Yes, aligned. That's exactly what I was going to say. Because the order is not aligned Do you sense that it's interfering with my progress in my focus on the soul business?
Mm-hmm. I would really honor that you got it from a transformation with yourself. When I understand you correctly, it was like that. You literally created for yourself, right? I would
Yes,
really honor that. No?
yes.
And then I would trust that a momentum, a divine time is coming for that. But I feel it in your energy. You know it's not now, right? That's
Uh-huh.
why you are
Yeah.
asking it. It's actually the reason why you are asking it. So trust and compound this perception. How is it feeling when you actually know it's not now? Take that also for other experiences. Like a blueprint. It's a blueprint perception. Right? Do you know?
The name of the sidecar business has the word blueprint in it. That's why I'm laughing.
How crazy! It's incredible. Yeah. But you know what I mean? I actually only talked about your perception, your feelings, your senses, right? You knew that it's not now, but it's coming. So take that in your consciousness like we do now, and then you never forget how it felt. Because it will come again with another offer, with another thing in your business, and then you realize, oh my God, I know this feeling. And oh, this is when it's not a momentum. And then you know literally everything. You know what to do, right? You know the priorities. You know everything then. I think this is the most important in this question, the most important gem. And then you suddenly just take it. I can give you an example. I really had to learn on the hard way first what power of one with the client and the offer. Only one offer. So long so that I can say I can do it in my sleep and I know the depths and I love it to go there and my people love it and everyone who already went through is in some way, in their individual way, on another spot. Not always in the average desired spot, but on another spot. And then the first clients are asking for the next step. And then you go in your center, conscious with me, and you realize your sidecars, which is what is already there. Oh, the blueprint. Or something else which just developed through the transformational time with the main offer. Or something else which you just created for one client which had some special questions and you realize it's such a beautiful lead magnet or whatever. Things are happening like that. And then when the first 3 or 4 clients are asking for the next step, you have this conversation again. Where are you? Where do you want to be? What is the gap? And you ask yourself, can I close this gap? And this is your next step offer. It's called the upsell. But it can be sometimes that this sidecar is suddenly the upsell, but it's like a signature. The sidecar is only the signature again, only like the blueprint, but no depths and no lengths. But you can create lengths and you can create depths, right? And you think, my God, I thought it's only blah, blah, blah. But no, it's literally next step. Does it make sense?
It does. Very
So
much.
at the moment, I really would not ask the question how or when, but only acknowledge that you know it's not now. And all the rest you will see, it will unfold so beautifully.
I love it.
Me too.
Thank you. This is beautiful. I have no more questions finally.
Is that true? I can't believe it. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle, yeah. You are both a miracle. Thank you so much. You are holding the time for each other so long. It's almost 3 hours, right? So I really want to tell you, I love that. It's not normal. This means big things, actually. But it's a bonus. I don't will do that every time. And also when we have bigger groups, I'm very strict with time. Sometimes not. When it's coming in another 50 minutes, then it's coming in. But this is a special thing. It's like a cosmic coming together, right? It's
Thank you. Thank you. It's
yeah.
beautiful.
We do it again next week. I will have just time. I want to have that, and I honor that you honor each other too.
Yes.
It's so big, and I would love if you take yourself time now, a few minutes, or whenever it feels aligned, the next 24 hours, a few minutes, to write down what are your big ahas and when do you want to do that, and share a story about that in the community. The trend is, what are your biggest ahas? Only one or maximum phrase today.
My biggest aha today is trusting, is the confirmation of trusting what I know, because I came here knowing it's not time. I knew I was supposed to set up the foundation, and now it's so evident because we wouldn't have been able to have the conversation that we had about the next step if I hadn't taken the first step. So just the knowing that it's not time means it's not time, means I don't have the information that I need to take the next step. And I'm just grateful to have the confirmation because I felt so good about just being in where I am. So that's my biggest aha, and I'm grateful for it.
Thank you so much. It's so
Thank
good to
you.
have you. Thank you. Barbara, another gem, another aha? Are you
It
good?
was just beautiful to listen to you and to get the ahas of Lecentis.
It's so good, right? Holding the space is so nurturing. Thank you so much. Thank you, you both. I wish you the most beautiful day ahead and evening for Barbara and night for me.
You too. This is just, it's so wonderful to be in the right place at the right time. And,
Oh,
the alignment is so wonderful. And I thank both of you for this gift of alignment. And
yes, yes.
it's just beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.